Dskins. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Lambeau.
Let's go, baby.
No. 158.
Check 55 to Mike.
And watch your leg. Mike, 158.
On first down, Rodgers.
Second time, defense. Let's go.
And his first pass is incomplete.
Rodgers' pass incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Drop deep.
To throw is Rodgers. Throwing again. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they've responded to the challenge.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I got you, son. Check. Put it through. Check. Over. Put it through. Check. Over.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dean Lowry in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson, 36 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Daron Payne gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. This complete to Jones. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 13 yards, first down Packers. On 1st 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And now it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Rodgers going to throw again. Complete to Jones. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers. Now it's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Rodgers again now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Check 3, check 3. Match box. Right. Right.
On 1st down, it's Peterson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
From the 38, Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
You got nothing. Kick.
Now Peterson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
On 2nd down, Peterson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Redskins with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Open man. It's Vernon Davis. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Come on, 8 together. Go. Slam. Check 3. Check 99. Check go. He's coming.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. From the pistol, they run with Peterson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On third and goal, Haskins escaping the pressure right. This is caught. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a fourth and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that. But if anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rodgers now to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Rodgers to throw once more. And that's complete to Adams. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go!
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Haskins taken in by Sprinkle. A little pitch and catch. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now Haskins to throw it. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll run on first down. Peterson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Preston Smith on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Switch!
On second down now, it's Peterson. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he finds the tight end, Reed. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Geronimo Allison as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Second down, Haskins. He's going to rifle one deep left. He's got a man, complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Peterson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Watch twist.
Now Peterson running right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. They go play action with Haskins. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Let's go.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep run. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35. To throw, it's Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Now a first down carry by Jones. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers have retaken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on off.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Throwing now is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
That's a real nice job right there.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Number 53, line 53. Watch the 53.
After the penalty, it's Jones. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 13. They try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, watch it, watch it. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Again, Peterson. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, Peterson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Rodgers now on first down. Jones has it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time. Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Deron Payne able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Rodgers throwing on 3rd and long. He sets to fire deep and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here of what could be their final drive. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Tremont Williams there to break that one up. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times, nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
He'll look to throw. And this one completes a read. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Check hot route. Hot. Shut up.
They'll look to throw. Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ringo.
Packers 45-yard line.
He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Check safety, check.
Who draw Corker?
Fresno.
Teammate.
Fresno. Check.
Now Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers looking to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Rodgers to throw. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Well, a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
It's 4th down.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Switch.
Black.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And he's going to go down. Back across midfield, he's sacked at the 46. But, Charles, a 1-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that 1-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.